Narre South is on the outskirts of southeastern Melbourne. It is only 41 kilometres from the CBD along the Monash Freeway. However, it can feel a lot longer than this distance at peak hour due to the traffic congestion. This 13.3 kilometre squared suburb has a great many amenities and features that make it great, but it is our links with neighbouring suburbs which emphasise Narre South's attraction. These suburbs include Cranbourne North, Lynbrook, Hampton Park, Narre Warren, Berwick, Clyde North and Hallam. In 2012, the population of Narre South was 29,888 people. Of this, 15,009 were male. The median age was 31.9 years. That is 5.4 years lower than the Australian median age. Also, the biggest age group in the population of Narre South was 0 to 14 years, and that percentage was at 26.8, proof that we are a community of young people. The ethnicity of Narre South is a notable feature in its residents. We are ethnically quite a diverse bunch, with 36.7 of us being born overseas. The most predominant area of the world by a significant margin is Southern and Central Asia at 11.2%. The trends of ethnicity in Narre South is changing, with there being an increase in Afghani, Indian, English and Sinhalese residents over a period of 5 years. The land of Narre South and its surrounding suburbs was lived upon by the Mayoni Bullock Bunurong people. This clan travelled according to the seasons and availability of natural resources. It was in the winter months that they moved within our region. Despite them spending time here, little evidence can be found of this due to land settlement. From the late 1800s, the land was largely utilised for agriculture by white settlers. This quickly changed between 1991 and 2006, as this was a time of rapid growth, with many new dwellings being constructed. Whilst the suburb has continued to grow from 2006, the rate is considerably slower. The features of Narre South are aplenty. In the one suburb we have 2 shopping centres, one of which is currently being expanded. We also have 6 schools. Most of these are primary, although there are 2 P12 schools. 3 of the 6 are independent and have religious affiliation. We also have a number of schools in the surrounding suburbs that are zoned to educate our children, including a specialist school. One key attraction to Narre South are the parks, reserves and wetlands. Many locals love to spend a sunny days feeding the ducks or using the playground facilities. Those who are exercise-minded enjoy running the multitude of paths in these beautiful surrounds. The following clip is an example of one such park. Although beautiful, these environments are still prone to tagging, graffiti and littering of rubbish such as alcoholic bottles. Not ideal for young children to be playing around in, nor is the newly constructed toilet that is always locked. Narre South also have a variety of organised sports, activities and groups that locals can utilise. One feature is that some of the land in Narre South is taken up by a market garden. The Favero Gardens is a family-based business of more than 600 acres that supplies vegetables throughout Australia. It has been operating since 1931 when Dominic Favero migrated from Italy. Now, whilst it is great to see such a thriving business in the area and that there's still a link to its agricultural history, the smell of the fertiliser is enough to keep most indoors. Narre Warren South is deeply connected to its neighbouring suburbs. On our own, we do not have such institutions and facilities as churches, hospitals, major shopping centres and tertiary institutions. However, all of these are just next door. We are only a short drive from Westfield Fountain Gate Shopping Centre, which is in Narre Warren. This is the second largest shopping centre in Australia. Berwick also holds both of the public and private hospital and a tertiary university and TAFE campus. There are also many churches of different denominations in both Narre Warren, Berwick, Hampton Park and Cranbourne. Additionally, the local library and council offices are next to Fountain Gate. All these facilities are easily accessible and cater for the residents of Narre Warren South. Transportation-wise, Narre Warren South has bus routes to neighbouring suburbs and train stations that are also nearby. However, the favoured mode of transportation is by private car. This means that on the major road of Narre Warren Cranbourne Road, traffic congestion has been the norm, with the estimation of 29,000 vehicles on it per day. In November 2010, the Brumby government promised $48 million for the duplication. Yet the Liberal government didn't come to the party with regards to matching their promise. Then in the 2011 budget for the Bellew government, they didn't include a mention of any upgrade. However, State MP Judith Grayley and the City of Casey Council petitioned, and by late 2013, government decisions were reversed. Presently, the duplication development is still ongoing. Whilst it is a nuisance to deal with the frequent changes in traffic conditions, all of us locals who utilise this road are looking forward to the day, sometime this year, where driving will be safer and easier. When we moved into the area, we largely used Casey Central for our needs. It had a lot of the amenities for the daily shop and also a post office. However, it wasn't hard to notice the vacant lot next to the shopping centre. There were rumours of redevelopment, including a Costco store. In 2009, it was announced that the rumours were becoming a reality. The Casey Central precinct is currently being developed to cater for our area of rapid growth. It will be different than other shopping centres in that it is street-based. The overall development plan has 2 stages, with the first stage presently being built. In this stage, the precinct has been separated into 3 different sections. Entertainment and venues for social affairs is one section. Retail and commercial activities, with the operative term being high quality, is the second section. And the last will be grocery shopping and a discount department store. The focus of the precinct for the council is to make it safe and walkable, easy for both pedestrians and cyclists alike. So whilst the vision is good, the locals are currently dealing with dust storms and less car parking for current shops. However, with the 2 future developments being underway, Narre Warren South will soon be a central hub that locals can be proud of.